Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Fishing Edition.
Hooray!
Hooray! So today we're just going to have a video of us just sitting around fishing. You know, just to keep Resania company while he gathers materials for his raid. And
Yeah.
we'll be talking about random stuff about World of Warcraft and theory crafting and all that good shit. So, yeah. How do you feel about that, Resania?
I'm incredibly confused because I don't really know where you want to start.
Alright, we can start with Mists of Pandaria and how you think they will implement the money by auction house.
I'm really hoping they won't, but I guess they will. They haven't actually said they will do it yet.
They haven't, but you know Blizzard, right? It's
Yeah,
all
of
about
course.
the money about them.
But I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I have vague memories of them saying they wouldn't do it for World of Warcraft, but then again, what Blizzard say and what they do are quite different.
Exactly.
So, well, I think it would kind of destroy Willow. It's too old. I mean, if they did it, they would lose quite a lot of subscriptions because, well, it works in Diablo because it's new and it's there from the beginning. But with World of Warcraft, I think it's too late now. I mean, it's been around for what, 6, 7 years almost.
Yeah, something like that. But
Well,
you gotta understand that a lot of new items have come in WoW at a later date. Like, for example, the ability to customize your character after creation.
yeah,
That
but
wasn't in the game at launch.
no, of course not. But the thing is, like, with a real money auction house, you would more or less be able to buy gold, legit. Well, you can do that still, but it's not that easy right now. You have to buy a pet and sell.
Yeah, but that's a way for Blizzard to make some extra money. And if you haven't looked at the other shit, my tiger just went out. Crap. All right. Um, if you look at the past, present, and future of Blizzard and what they have done in the past to prevent money transactions within a game, they seem to be having a double moral there, like double standards about it, because it's totally okay as long as they get a cut. If they
Yeah.
don't get a cut of it, it's illegal apparently. So I don't see why they wouldn't implement it, because it'll give them a reason to take a cut out of real money as well as gold
Yeah,
money.
of course. But I mean, the thing is, like, with World of Warcraft, it's been around for a long time, and the economy is quite old on most servers. I mean, it's. I just feel it would kind of mess everything up if they added so you could buy stuff for real money, because, well, for the people who work and earn, well, a lot of money because and feel they got the money to spend on a game, they could just go in and buy and equip epics and stuff. And, well, it would kind of, fuck up more or less the economy, like with the normal auction house with only gold.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you you're the thing you're saying is right. You shouldn't be able to buy power, and I get that. I get
Yeah.
that.
But not only that, I mean, take me for example. I got quite a lot of gold, even with Cataclysm standards, and, well, I don't really use the auction house at all. I haven't used it for maybe 3 years now to make my gold. I just sell stuff in trade, and yeah, that's it. And I raid, and that's how I make my gold more or less. I don't buy a lot of things either of the auction house. It's mainly when I really need things, and that would kind of make it no point at all for me to put things up on the normal auction house when I instead could get not a lot, but a small amount of money in my pocket, like real money.
Yeah.
And I feel like since there's quite a lot of people who are like me, and they don't really need the gold. I mean, since I'm raiding, yeah, it kind of pays for itself. Since I'm not that hardcore, I'm not raiding 7 days a week to kill like the top guilds do. I raid 3 days a week, so I don't really need to make a lot of gold to be able to supply for that. Which means I think a lot of people will just stop using the normal auction house. And for the people who, don't want to spend gold in this game, it would be kind of weird because I sense that some items would actually just disappear off the normal auction house totally because, well, it's items that mainly people with a lot of gold already are putting up.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be good though to make players that spend a lot of time within this game being able to make some money while they're playing the game?
Well, yeah, I'm playing a lot. You know that.
Yeah.
And I play because it's fun. I would really not want to have money in the game because if I earn money off something, I don't consider it fun anymore. I consider it a work. And even, yeah, it could be fun work, but it's still work and not a game. And I play the game because I don't want to work when I play, really. So, I mean, yeah, it would be kind of nice maybe to get, I don't know, it wouldn't be a lot of money, I guess you could make every month, but a small amount of money, but...
You would be able to make quite good amount of money if you invested a lot of time into
it.
Of
course.
Just look at the economy of EVE Online. Let's take EVE Online for an example, because that economy is entirely player determined. And I went from having about 100 million by doing quests and missions, and from being having 5 billion investing just a little bit of time in the economy of the game. So in theory you could make a lot of money each month if you played the auction house correctly, and you wouldn't be locked to your own server. You could go do this at all the servers if you so chose to.
Yeah.
You could just move your character around with all the shits in the bank and you'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of get your point that the auction house, as we know it, would disappear.
Yeah, of course. I mean, because, yeah, sure, people still sell ore. They would sell herbs, but the rare stuff and some of the bind on equip epics, especially like when they're new, I remember like old times on my old server. Like, this is a really quite big server I'm playing on right now, but my old server Anchorage. I remember like one in my guild. He was the first one to get the tank enchant on the bracer.
Yeah.
And yeah, he could just sell that for crazy prices since it was so rare, and there were still some good guilds, and everyone wanted it. And I mean, if that would happen again, especially on the smaller servers, I could really see that being exclusive to the real money auction house because, well, you wouldn't have any competition. Like, what would people do? Either they get the enchant for real money or they don't get it. And if you want like to maximize your character, even if you're on a small server, that could really just screw you over a lot. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from there, but wouldn't you feel that, I mean, a lot of the gamers doesn't really have credit cards or PayPal accounts of their own. They wouldn't benefit from the money auction house at all anyway, and would put out their normal merchandise on the normal auction houses as before. And I'm pretty sure if Blizzard saw a drop in the normal auction house of items, they'd probably do something about it. I don't know. I guess looking at from a economic standpoint, Blizzard just makes money off the real money auction house. They wouldn't do anything about it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I don't really want to just say that it's impossible to implement it in WoW, and that it would be really horrible if they did, because, well, since Diablo isn't out yet, there's been no real, like, tests of it, like how it would work in there. And
well, I mean, you can't really test something unless you're using real money. Because, I
Yeah,
mean, the beta testers of Diablo 3 got to use the real money auction house, but they didn't get to use their own money.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I mean, they tested it worked, and well, they didn't use their own money, and that's my point. If when they actually put it live, and maybe not the first month, but give it like a couple of months to actually everything gets settled and like enough people get in the game and everything, and seeing how the real money auction house works by at that point, you could actually see like, is it that bad? Is it really good? Does it work really well with the normal auction house?
Exactly. But what I think it's important to note is that the real money auction house in Diablo 3 is actually really well put together, because it prevents you from making immense amounts of money over and over again, because I guess inflation. If there's a flooding of items, the value is going to drop a lot.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, I've been like a long time ago. I was really into the auction house. That's like when I started making my gold. I used the auction house a lot, but I got bored of it. And the first thing you learn is, if you want to make a lot of gold or something, or a lot of money off something, your main goal is to control that market. So what you would do is, if someone tries to put up a lot of the same item or whatever you're selling, you buy them out, or you just undercut them by a small amount, so you still make a profit.
Yeah.
But you just force them out of that market again.
But at one point, if everybody undercuts everybody, you're gonna hit a low point where you're not making any money anymore.
Yeah, and at that point, you start buying out the people who are like, so. At the point where you start to reach that, okay, now I will stop making profit of this. What you do then is you start buying out everyone who goes lower and forcing people to buy your stuff. You won't buy out everyone, because you can't, of course, watch the auction house every 1 second. Because at one point you need to go eat and drink and whatever, and like maybe work.
I eat and drink and work at my computer.
Yeah, but you still need to make the food, and you need to go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but...
So, I mean, but if you play a lot, I mean, if you say, you take it as a work, and you play maybe 8 hours a day as work, and then you play spare time as well, you could get maybe, say, 15 hours a day, and you sleep 9 hours, which is quite long for some people, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, and that means during those 15 hours, you could more or less control the auction house. Actually, with your merchandise.
You could control the auction house anyway, because of the iPhone app or the Android app that goes.
Well, it's kind of hard to do that when you're sleeping.
Yeah, you got a point there, but you could always get yourself a partner to do it for you.
Yeah, of course, you could do that, and that at that point you could more or less control any kind of. You could do it on multiple items. That's like the more logical thing, not just do it on one, because and that's like the thing you do. You make sure the market isn't flooded, and then you got a supply smaller than the demand, more or less, or equal, and then you can control the price. As soon as the supply gets bigger than the demand, the price will crash no matter what you do.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard to say now, because there's not a lot of evidence of how it would actually work, and the beta testers who used like fictional money aren't really a good proof, because, well, I mean, it's fictional. I wouldn't care shit if I lost $200 if it was only fictional, and like, especially since it's beta, it's like, it's not gonna matter when I get the real game. It's gonna disappear in 1-2 months, hopefully, when they actually release the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know yet how it will be, because I guess Blizzard are doing the same. They're gonna judge out of Diablo if it's worth putting into World of Warcraft as well.
Well, what do you think will hit first, Mists of Pandaria or Diablo 3?
I'm quite sure we'll see Diablo 3 if there's nothing major coming up. I mean, they've been beta testing it for quite some time now. I don't know. I remember, like, before Christmas at least, I started seeing footage. And I guess they were testing it long before that, because they had the thing I can't remember, that they can't put up anything from it.
Yeah. The NDA?
Yeah, thank you, the NDA. Uh, yeah, well, I mean, so they've been beta testing for quite some time now. They sent out another, like, a lot of beta invites some day ago, I think. There was a bunch of complaints because it was only US. And, I mean, they haven't even gotten into the beta testing of Mists of Pandaria yet. I think it's scheduled for a late summer release.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Diablo should be coming out hopefully this spring, maybe April sometime.
Okay. And will you and I be covering the Mists of Pandaria expansion?
Well, I'll sure as hell be in the beta because, I mean, I'll still be raiding and playing Warcraft.
Who won't be in the beta?
Yeah, the people who didn't buy the 1 year sub.
Who didn't buy
That's quite a lot of people actually still.
Huh.
I still haven't. I'm buying it this weekend.
That's nice. That's nice. But you know, I think we're getting sidetracked from the original.
Yeah, of course, but it's kind of your fault because, well, I mean, we're kind of done with the.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to make a small conclusion.
Yeah, go ahead then.
It actually, because we don't know how the auction house is going to be and how it's going to be in nor Diablo 3 nor Mists of Pandaria. But if Blizzard decides to implement it, I'm all for it. I'm gonna play Mists of Pandaria just to see what it is, and I'm gonna be recording, hopefully with Resania. If not, then I'm gonna be recording solo, but that's no big issue anyway. Anyway, the auction house is, in my book, a good thing. It will help WoW prosper, maybe make some payoffs for the more hardcore players, and if not, it'll be a flop and it'll lose subscribers, and I'm cool with that too. So, moving on. We'll take a little short break right here, and I'm gonna go make myself some coffee because I'm desperate need of coffee. But yeah, see you guys when we're back. Hello and welcome back, guys. I've got my coffee now, and Resania turned into a Furborg. Furborg.
Yeah.
So hard to say.
I can't pronounce it myself, so it's fine.
Close enough. Alright, so previously we talked about the in-game auction house possibly being implemented into World of Warcraft, and our next topic is PvP and how we think it has been evolved over the ages of courses of World of Warcraft. So, do you play any PvP, Resania?
No, not anymore. I do the occasional arena when, like, guildies and friends need to cap. But nothing serious. I don't even got PvP gear respect, so.
Okay.
But
I used to play a lot of PvP back in the day, back in Burning Crusade.
Yeah, same. I played most of my PvP in Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King.
What character did you use the PvP in the Burning Crusade?
The mage. I've always played this mage like my main character, since I actually got the max level, of course.
Okay. So what is your favorite PvP arena?
Well, right now I really don't enjoy PvP. That's kind of like quick because, well, yeah, it's just the way it works now. But it used to be like Warsong Gulch was really like big favorite because it was a lot of killing going on and not a lot of running around. But mainly you like went head on into the horde for me then, since I'm Alliance.
Yeah.
And you just fought it out because I really didn't like arena because of that reason that it's a lot of hiding behind pillars and like line of sight and stuff, and that's not really the kind of PvP I like. I like when you just
face up.
Yeah, exactly, face up, and you just see who's stronger and that person wins more or less.
I really like the PvP that has some strategic actions into it, like Wintergrass was actually my favorite PvP area of all times, and is always going to be the favorite of mine. Unfortunately, today the Wintergrasp is not used at all. I actually went ahead and tried to PvP Wintergrasp with this character on this server, but I was left all alone against nobody, and it took a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't that big fan. I kind of enjoyed Wintergrasp, yeah, but compared to Tolbarad, I think it was lovely because Tolbarad isn't fun at all in my book. It's just like, yeah, you run around like in circles. First alliance go to a base, then Horde comes to the base alliance just left, and you keep going like that. And
It's pretty much Battlefield 3 all over again.
don't hate, dude.
I don't hate, dude. I play Battlefield 3 myself.
Yeah, but no, not really. But yeah, I mean, Wintergrasp was kind of fun. I think if they would have made a Wintergrasp too, like tuned it a bit more, because you need to agree that Wintergrasp had its flaws with tenacity and stuff.
Yeah, it had its flaws, but also it was to fix some balancing issues when not a lot of players were online and so forth.
Yeah, of course.
But it was a bad way to do it, obviously.
Well, I mean, I really enjoyed Wintergrasp. Like, I loved, because I think, especially like the thing that you had tenacity instead of a player cap, because with a player cap, it's if it's not like peak hours on the realm, it fills up really quickly and it's really hard to get in.
Yeah.
It needs to be like those battlegrounds need to be full, like with preferably 80 or 100 players to actually be fun.
Yeah.
Because they are so big. So yeah, it's like I really don't like how they went ahead with Solbrad. I hope they make something better for Mists of Pandaria again, especially since they said now that that would be more PvP centered.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And I'm thinking about going into mass PvP, actually, for Mists of Pandaria with this character.
Well, I won't follow you, Miss, like, because I have been and always will be a raider. Like, I kind of like PvE encounters a lot more, but well,
You'll have to do some pet battles with me, man.
yeah, of course there will be achievements, and you know, I'm all over achievements.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at your achievement screen here for a second. Alright, guys. If you've seen a bigger achievement horror...
Yeah, they have.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that
big.
shit, man. You got everything.
Not
Well,
PvP.
Look at that shit.
You compare the PvP achievements to everything else, and you can see what I think about PvP.
Yeah. Alright, let's compare the PvP achievement. Here, let's go. This character hasn't been so active in PvP, so you have more PvP achievements than I do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm only like halfway with the PvP achievements, but I'm almost done with everything else. So, but I mean, in Cataclysm, my biggest problem with the PvP is mainly the health pools and resilience and stuff, that you can't actually, you know, kill someone in a couple of seconds anymore, which is kind of what I liked in PvP. Like, if you weren't careful, and especially if you had like full PvE gear, you just died really quickly. And well, I've always been like that. I PvP'd in PvE gear
Yeah, me too, actually.
because I think it's more fun. But when I stand and hit a warrior or something for 1 or 2 minutes, and he's not dead yet, and then all of a sudden there's a healer coming running, and as soon as the healer's there, I mean, I know that this won't end within the closest 5 minutes, because no matter how good I play, I can't kill the warrior with a healer on him, and I can't really kill a healer unless they like screws up, because, well, the health pools and resilience are just too big.
Yeah.
And that kind of ruined PvP for me, because
That takes us to our next topic, actually.
I don't know what that's.
The health pool nerf.
Well, they haven't actually said they will go through with it for Mists of Pandaria yet, have they? They only...
I'm pretty sure they confirmed it, actually.
No, they didn't. They only speculated in the big squish, I think they called it. And
The big iron squish, yeah.
it's the one thing I really hope they don't go through with, because, well, even it would be nice, I kind of feel it would be a bit depowering. I mean, to go from critting 50, 60k as fire, and, well, even more as other specs, down to critting, I don't remember what level they would put us on, but maybe...
They said they would put us somewhere between Vanilla and the Burning Crusade.
Yeah, exactly. And what would you crit then? Maybe 3, 4, 5k?
You could crit 10k easily.
Well, yeah.
Depending on the spell and the player and the gear, obviously.
Yeah, but you know, that was with trinket stacking and stuff. in vanilla, and they changed the talent trees and stuff a lot since then. So I don't think you'll get those massive crits.
I
Because-
guess, because I mean, this is the talent tree now. This is missing about, I'd say 5 talents in this
It's-
tree, actually.
Yeah, it's missing 5 tiers.
Yeah,
more.
it's missing 5 tiers, because the talent tree in vanilla was huge.
Well, the Revelation one was the biggest.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. You know, they didn't change the talent trees, like, remove talent stuff until Lich King. They just added more tiers and changed around a bit where the talents were.
Yeah.
But with Lich King, like, you had... I can't remember, but it was such a... I can kind of see why they did it, why they removed a lot of talents, but to me it was kind of boring, because I kind of like, you know, having those weird specs with Pyro Mage and whatever.
Yeah.
It-
hey man, can I ask you for a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Can I have all your albino cavefish?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, because then I can make me some severed sagefish heads.
Or?
It's a food buff. It gives 90 intellect.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
With
See
a...
here, cooking. Severed. I need deep sea sagefish. Damn it!
Told you.
Shut up.
You shouldn't mess with me about WoW. You know, I play a lot more than you do.
All right. I challenge you to a PvP duel.
Okay, fishing rod versus fishing rod.
Yeah.
Or you want me to actually beat the shit out of you?
No. Fishing rod versus fishing rod. Here we go.
Okay.
Challenge. Duel. Alright, here we go. Fishing rod. No spells allowed. Dude, that's a spell.
Yeah, then you need to remove your buff as well.
Alright. Removing all my buffs. Not my goblin buff, though. Alright, here we go. I missed you. Damn it, you did 400 damage. What the fuck? Alright. I see where this is going.
1 moment. My mum just came home.
Yeah, I can hear that. Oh, I just procced on you, man.
You procced an insect swarm?
Yep. What was that for a proc?
Pyroblast?
Oh,
No, Fireblast.
I procced the Moonfire too.
Okay, then I procced the mirror image.
Oh, dude, no! Alright, fine, I procced the Cyclone. No casting spells, you son of a bitch. Oh, dude. You're not even wearing the fishing pole.
No, I'm wearing my legendary like a boss.
Like a boss. Alright, right. Let's do a dragon duel.
You can't. They're considered mounts. I can do a Naga duel.
Alright, let's see here. Let's go for a real duel. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Let's see here. Where's my staff? I can't find my staff. Where's my staff, man?
If you hold down Alt over your weapon slot, you can find it like below.
Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright. Thanks, man. Alright, let's see here. And change my talent.
We kind of dropped this topic, you know.
Yeah, I know, but this is more fun, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're going as Boomkin?
Well, obviously.
Oh, that sucks. I hate Boomkins.
Let me just get some mana back. I haven't played Boomkin in a long time. This is gonna be fun.
Ah, fucking hell. Yeah.
Alright.
We're really gonna do it on this small strip of land as well, yeah?
Can you stand right over there?
No, because mushrooms actually hurt.
Right here, man. Right here.
Nah, sorry, mushrooms do hurt. I mean, I'm not gonna give you that easy of a time to beat me.
Alright, buff up. Alright. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. You get to choose 3 spells which to use. You get to choose 2 offensive spells and 1 crowd control spell, alright? And you gotta choose them before we fight.
you really make this hard for me because I need 3 spells more or less to be effective at one spell, and I got like no crowd control that's useful against you.
Well, you're fire spec, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be fire for the PvP battle and not frost?
I got 2 fire specs. I told you I don't got a PvP spec.
Oh yeah, right. You removed that. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna use my main damage spell. Is going to be Star Surge, right?
Sure.
And my off damage spell is gonna be Starfire.
Yeah.
And my crowd control spell is gonna be Typhoon.
Okay, I'll go with let's see, Pyroblast, Fireball, and Fireblast with Impact as crowd control.
All right.
If we can do like that, because it's actually a stun as well.
Yeah. We can do that, man. That's count as a crowd control in my book. All right.
Yep. I should have gone with Scorch instead of Fireball.
Oh fuck! Where the fuck did you go? Oh shit! You got teleport, man. That's cheating, man. Dude, that's totally cheating. I said 3 spells.
I can't help it. You know, I've played Mage for 5 years. Link is like built into me. It's not a spell for me anymore. I just use it when I need to move.
It's an extension of your arm, right?
No, it's just an extension of my movement. It's like my legs.
Yeah. Well, that was a cheap move. Well, obviously you were going to win anyway, because, you know, I suck.
Well, I could do it with only Scorch if you want. Scorch and Pyroblast.
You can run while scorching, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Alright, fine.
Do whatever you want. I'm only going to use Scorch and Pyroblast when it procs.
Okay. Dude, I'm not even using Moonkin form. What the fuck?
I don't know why, but yeah.
Alright. Let me use my Moonkin form, because I could kill you then. I can totally kill you then.
Yeah, if I only Scorch, of course, because I need my Pyroblast crits to actually be able to beat you. And if they don't proc you, you're kind of going to win. But if they proc and crit you once, I'm winning.
Let's just try it like that, because I feel like winning.
Okay. I could have won you as well if you really feel like winning, but...
No, that's a little bit more cheating, don't you think, guys? Don't you think?
Yeah, wonding, of course. You could lose to that.
I can never lose to wands.
Of course you could.
Dude, you're not Harry Potter, alright?
Oh, no, I'm Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's gay, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Alright. You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah. Are you?
No, but we'll do it anyway.
Will you be upset if I interrupt you?
Yeah, I will. Will you be upset if I interrupt you?
Yeah, but you're free to try. Oh really? Fucking... I forgot that silences you.
Shit.
Like, locks your skull as well, so I couldn't fire my Pyroblast at you.
You didn't want to let me win, did you?
No, if I wanted you to win, I wouldn't use Scorch. Because Scorch is kind of good in duel, since it's so short cost time, and it procs Pyroblast for me.
Yeah, well...
If I wanted you to win, I would only use Pyroblast, because, well...
Alright, so this has been a WoW discussion episode with Althaluz and Resania from the Tixie Studios. The Tixie Studios. That sounded weird. Anyway, thank you guy for you guy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just one guy watching this anyway, so thank you guy. We really appreciate your support. And if you guy like this video, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We love you. Man, alright, so take care, guys, and stay tuned for the next episode of WoW Discussions. Bye.